Hey, Spinka fam. Good morning. Happy Sunday. Um, I am so excited to be here with you today to do a full hour of yoga. It's going to be similar to the Revive that we did on Sundays at the studio. Power Flow is going to be focusing a lot on our breath and moving with our breath. I do also have a playlist if you want. You can follow along. So it is going to be on our Spangle One Spotify, and you can just go ahead and search Spangle One. It'll pop right up, and then it's the very first playlist at the top. It says Homework Revive 419. Hi, Katie. Yeah, so feel free to join in on the playlist if that is something that you want. I love to move with music, so you can do that. We'll just wait one more minute. But again, all you need is a mat. If you have a block, grab it. I'm going to show you how you can use the block. But if you don't have a block, no worries. You definitely don't need one. And you're probably going to want some water. Now, I always encourage you to stay with me. Good morning, Lori. Stay with me, but if you ever need to take a break, like they say, in yoga, you can always come down to child's pose anytime, but just do your best to hang in there with me. I really want to get the body heated today. It's going to be a total body flow with a little bit extra focus on the low back, the hips, and the legs per request. So grab your water, grab your mat, set yourself up. Again, if you want to listen and follow along, I do have a playlist for today. I have it listed in the notes, but it is from our Spangle One Spotify, and the playlist would be the first one at the top, Homework Revive 419. All right, so if you are following along, go ahead and just hit that first song on the playlist. Set yourself up somewhere, and we're going to start in child's pose today. So go ahead and head over to your mat. Knees will come wide, big toes touch, and then sink those hips back towards your heels. And get comfortable. Start to breathe in and out through your nose. And just begin to make your way to your breath. So just start to arrive here. And when I say that, I just really want you to bring your focus here and now into this space, into this time. So this is for you. We're here for you. I'm here for you. And just know that I'm going to guide you through some stuff today and listen to yourself and what you need. Go ahead and reach your fingertips long and really grip them towards the top of the mat to lift those elbows off your mat. Stretching through the whole back side of your body. And then go ahead and release those elbows back into the mat. Maybe you can sink your hips a little bit closer to those heels. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. In through the nose. Out through the nose. Good. 3 more. Now when you breathe in, I want you to focus on really filling up your ribs, expanding your belly. And then exhale, release. All in and out through the nose here. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Last one. Biggest inhale. Fill up. And exhale, let it go. Go ahead and grip your fingertips into the mat. Pull yourself up to your tabletop position. Wrists under shoulders, knees underneath your hips. Coming into our cat and cow. Inhale for cow pose. Drop your belly low. Tilt your hips to the sky. Roll the shoulder blades down your back. Gaze straight forward. Exhale for cow pose. Press the mat away. Arch the spine. Tuck your chin into your chest. Tuck your hips. Inhale, cow. Exhale.
Exhale, cat. Now you can move at your breath. One more round. Inhale for cow. Exhale for cat. Come back to center, that nice flat tabletop pose. Press your belly button in towards your spine here. Press away the mat so we're engaging our shoulder blades. We're not dumped in. We want the whole backside body engaged, the core engaged. Tuck your toes. Hover your knees an inch or two off the mat here, activating your core muscles. Gaze stays on the floor. One more breath in. Exhale, hips come high, downward facing dog. Now just start to pedal out your dog here, wag your tail. This is likely your first down dog of the day. So kind of wake things up, get things moving. Fingertips are spread wide, gaze between your big toes. Take a deep breath in and a deep breath out. One more, deep breath in, deep breath out. Step your feet up to meet your hands. Come towards the top of your mat. Feet are hip distance apart. Take a deep bend in your knees. Let your belly rest on your thighs. Let the crown of your head release towards the floor here. And just dangle for a few breaths. We really want to focus on releasing your spine. We're creating space between each vertebra. Now you might even feel this lovely release right here. Again, you want to make sure you bend those knees so you have no space between your thighs and your quads. This is not about the hamstrings. This is all about your spine. One more breath in. One more breath out. Inhale. Take a halfway lift. Keeping the bent knees, lengthen out your spine. Flatten it. Hands come to the shin. Again, core is engaged. And then exhale. Slowly fold forward. Let's do that again. Inhale. Halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. We're going all the way up. Inhale, slowly roll the spine. Nice and tall. Reach those fingertips high to the sky. High mountain pose. Take a big breath in. And then exhale, fold forward. Hinge from your hips. You can swan dive those hands as you send everything back down. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant your hands into the mat. Step your feet back, high plank. Now we're going to walk through our yoga flow, or our vinyasa here. I'm going to show you a couple different options, and I want you to take what feels good in your body today. And then you can stay in this high plank right here, keeping the knees off the mat, or you can drop your knees into the mat for more support. Either way, we take it all the way to the floor. Lowering yourself, keep those elbows nice and tight into your ribs. Once you get down to the floor, flip those feet. Elbows stay high to the sky. Inhale, lift head and chest. Baby cobra. Nice and easy. Press the mat away. Exhale, slowly release. Press it back up through the hands and knees. Tuck your toes back to down dog. So that's going to be our first option for our flow. We'll take this 3 more times, going through a few more rounds of flows and options for you. Take a deep breath in. Deep breath out, step both feet to meet the top of the mat, fold forward. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, forward fold. Deep breath in, rises you up, mountain pose, root down through the heels, reach your fingertips high. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, back to your high plank. Now, your option 2 is you can just hold that plank here and we don't flow at all. Take a breath in. Breath out, send those hips high, downward facing dog. Now when you're in your down dog here, it's okay to keep a slight bend in your knees. Heels never ever have to touch the mat. Breath in. Breath out. Here we go. Inhale. Exhale, step to the top of your mat. Fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthen spine. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, rise, mountain pose. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, high plank. Now, we'll move through our yogi push-up or our chaturanga. Again, you can keep the knees down for more support. We lower, so come over those fingertips just a little. Lower halfway. Elbows stay nice and tight into the rib cage. Inhale, up dog, standing on your hands and the tops of your feet. Gaze forward, press in so the hips and thighs lift off. Tuck your toes, send your hips high. Downward facing dog. One more round through. This will be your breath, your pace, and you choose your flow at the end. Deep breath in, deep breath out. Good. Now you're welcome to flow with me or take it your breath, your pace. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, high mountain pose. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, high plank. Moving through your flow. Lower halfway or all the way. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. 2 breaths in here. Inhale. Exhale. Step to the top of your mat. Fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold it again. Inhale, rise, mountain pose. Root down, reach up. With your exhale, bring your hands to heart center. Bring your toes together. Okay? Thighs spin together, and we're just going to have a seat into our chair pose. Again, press your belly button up and in. Roll the shoulder blades down your back. Gaze straight forward. Now you're welcome to stay here with the hands at heart center, or if you want a little bit more, reach those fingertips to the sky, bicep in line with your ears. Tilt your hips under just a smidge. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. One more here. Inhale. Exhale, forward fold. Nice job. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, plant the hands, step the feet back, high plank. And move through your flow. Again, this is your pace. Good. Wagging your tail. Walking your dog. Inhale, right leg lifts. Exhale, step your right foot between your hands. Land your back heel in your warrior one position. And then we rise up. Stacking your shoulders right on top of your hips. Now, your back foot is at a 45-degree angle, so left toes are pointing to the front left corner of your mat. Shoulders are square to the front of your mat. Good. Reach your fingertips high. Deep breath in here. Deep breath out. Can you sink a little bit more into that front knee? Keep that core engaged. So I don't want you to arch your back. I want you to keep it pressed together. Take one more inhale. And then exhale, open up to warrior two. Spin your back foot parallel to the back of your mat. Press your front knee towards the pinky edge of your front toe. Gaze over that front middle finger. Flip right palm to the sky. Inhale, reverse your warrior. Sink into the front knee. Reach right fingertips to the sky. Open up right side body. Big deep breath in. Exhale, cartwheel arms down to the mat. Step right foot back to meet the left. High plank. Inhale. Exhale as you lower. Inhale, lift head and chest. Exhale, downward facing dog. Left side. Inhale, lift your left leg. Exhale, step it between the hands. Drop your right heel. Warrior one. Now, take a minute. Get yourself set up here. I want your back leg straight and strong. You're plugged into the pinky edge of that foot. Squeeze your back butt cheek. Press your belly button towards your spine. Reach your fingertips to the sky. Square your shoulders to the front of the room. Deep inhale. Deep exhale. One more here. Breath in. Breath out. Open it up. Warrior two. Good. Now, reach forward quite a bit. Come back to center. Reach behind you as much as you can. Come back to center. Try to line yourself up. Shoulders right over hips. Gaze at those back fingertips. Make sure your fingers are in line with your shoulders. So not hanging out here, hanging out here. One more breath in. With your exhale, flip left palm to the sky. Inhale, reverse warrior. Now you have the option to look up at that top hand or down at your back foot. One more breath in. Exhale, cartwheel arms to the mat. Step it back through your flow, lowering. Inhale, lifting. Exhale, down dogging. Nice, wag it. Walk it out. That's our first flow of the day. We'll take it one breath per movement. You're welcome to move with my breath, or you can move with your own. Deep inhale. Deep exhale. Step both feet to the top of the mat. Fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, mountain pose. Exhale, chair pose. Sink those hips down. Hold here for your breath in. Hold for your breath out. Fold it forward. Inhale, lift up halfway. Exhale, plant your hands, step your feet back, moving through your flow. Again, you can always skip this and come right back to downward facing dog if it ever becomes too much for you. Take a deep breath in your down dog. Take a deep breath out. Inhale, right leg lifts. Exhale, step it through for warrior one feet. Inhale, rise up, warrior one, fingertips to the sky. Exhale, open it up, warrior two. Inhale, reverse warrior, right hand to the sky. Exhale, cartwheel arms to the mat. Moving through your yogi flow. Inhale as you lift your chest up. Exhale, down dog, other side. Inhale, left leg lifts. Exhale, step it through, warrior one feet. Inhale, rise up, warrior one. Exhale, open to warrior two. Inhale, reverse your warrior. Exhale, cartwheel down. Now here we're just going to hold our plank. Good. Gaze between your fingers. Press the mat away. Belly button presses up to the spine. One more breath in. Exhale, down dog. Wag your tail. Walk your dog. Maybe you shake your head no. Nod your head yes. Here we go. Inhale. Right leg lifts. Exhale, bring right knee to nose. Round the spine, squeeze it in. Inhale, lift your leg high to the sky. Exhale, step your foot between your hands. Stay low for low lunge. Your back heel stays lifted. Option to drop your back knee for more support. Okay? That back leg is strong. Front knee stacks right over your front ankle. When you are ready, we rise up to our high crescent lunge. Again, shoulders over hips, belly button presses up and in. Back leg is straight and strong, okay? Squeeze those glutes. Roll the shoulder blades down your back. Take a big breath in here. Breath out, hands come to your heart. We're taking a twist. Now, option number one is to stay tall and twist open. Option number two, we're going to drop your left elbow to your right thigh. Right elbow comes up to the sky. Press in to those hands. Press into that thigh. Keep that back leg strong. Pressing into your left heel. Hold it. Good. One more inhale. One more exhale. Now we're going to make a big sweep with the arms coming all the way to your warrior two. So with your inhale, reach it up, drop your back heel, open it up. Woo! Oh yeah. Another breath in here. And then with your exhale, drop right elbow to left thigh, side angle pose. Now, option one, hold it right here. If you want a little bit more, take your extended side angle, reaching your top hand to the wall in front of you, bicep over the ear. And if you want even more this morning, both hands reach overhead, grabbing that beach ball, activating that core. Back leg is straight and strong. One more breath in. One more breath out. Inhale, reverse warrior. Woo! All right, we're gonna get a little funky with it here. I want you to cartwheel just your right hand down to the mat. Left arm stays high to the sky, and we're gonna step right foot back to meet the left for side plank. Now, you can use both hands to help get you here as well. Press those hips high to the sky. 3 thread the needles. Inhale, left arm to the sky. Exhale, thread it through. Inhale, reach it up. Exhale, thread. One more. Inhale, reach. Exhale, thread it. Inhale, reach it up. Exhale, drop both hands to the mat. Option to move through your flow or go right back to downward facing dog. You're doing great. Woo! One more side. We're only going to do this round once. Inhale, left leg lifts. Exhale, knee to nose. Squeeze it in. Come forward to that hot plank. Inhale, leg to the sky. Exhale, step it through, low lunge. Now we want our feet about hip distance apart here. Think of your feet like on a set of railroad tracks as opposed to a tightrope. And then when you're ready, rise up. Woo! I don't know about you guys, but I'm starting to sweat over here. Now, reach your fingertips to the sky. Can you slightly rotate your pinkies towards each other? Gaze is straight forward. Sink a little deeper into that front knee. Deep breath in. Exhale, hands come to heart center. Again, you have the option to twist high or bring right elbow to left thigh and kind of like hook it in so we create that pressing motion. Press the hands in. Now, if you want more of a challenge, gaze up towards the sky. If you want less of a challenge, gaze to the floor. One more breath in. One more breath out. We got that big sweeping motion. Here we go. All the way to warrior 2. Inhale, reach it up, drop the back heel. Woo! Deep breath in. Breath out, side angle, dropping elbow to knee. Now try not to like hang out here. Your core is still engaged. It's more like a light tap. Stacking your shoulders. Option to take that extended side angle, reaching right fingertips to the wall in front of you. Option to take full extension. Our little core beach ball challenge. One more breath in. One more breath out. Inhale. Reverse your warrior. And then exhale. Bring your hand to the mat. Step it right back into that side plank pose. 3 thread the needles here. Deep inhale as we reach high. Exhale, thread the needle. Inhale, reach it up. Exhale, thread it. One more. Inhale, reach. Exhale, thread it. Inhale, reach. Exhale, right in to that downward facing dog. Wagging your tail here. Walking your dog. Woo! All right. Deep breath in. Remember, you can come back to your child's pose at any time. Inhale, right leg lifts. Exhale, step it through. Finding that warrior 1 again, dropping your back heel. So same pose we were in the first time. So your back foot, left toes are pointing to the front left corner of the mat. Shoulders square. Take a deep breath in as you reach fingertips tall. Breath out, airplane your arms. Sweep it back. Squeeze your shoulder blades together. Belly hovers over the front thigh. Gaze over your front big toe. Lengthen out your spine. One more breath in. One more breath out. Inhale, sweep it up. Warrior 1. Exhale, open to warrior 2. Nice. Now, straighten your front leg. We're setting up for triangle pose, little hamstring love here. Take an inhale as we lengthen. Exhale, press your hips back, reach, reach, reach. And then release hand to shin, left arm to the sky. Now this is where the block comes in handy. If you have a block, bring it on the outside of your foot. Next, try not to lock out your front knee. Reach. Now, going to the ground doesn't give you like extra credit. I want you to try to stay high, okay? Keeping that core engaged, not dumping into that front heel. Back foot is parallel to the back of the mat. Take one more breath in here. One more breath out. Now we're going to get a little funky with it, and we're going to take our twisted triangle. So rotate your back toes slightly towards that front left corner of the mat. Drop your left hand to your shin or block, and then reach your right arm up to the sky. Woo! Now this is meant to feel a little funky, okay? We're twisting out that spine here. Doesn't have to look perfect. Take one more breath in. One more breath out. Good. Release both hands. Back to the mat. Step. Right foot back to meet the left and move through your flow. Lowering halfway or all the way. Inhale as we lift up. Exhale. Hips come high. Wagging your tail. Walk. Dog. Let it go. Inhale, left leg lifts. Exhale, step it through, finding that warrior one. Rise it up. Good. All right, taking that airplane arms, sweep it back. I want you to squeeze your shoulder blades together as if you're trying to hold a pencil between them. Thumbs rotate towards the sky. Again, belly button presses up. Gaze down about 3 feet in front of your big toe. Hold it. Inhale, sweep it up. Warrior one. Exhale, open to warrior two. Spin your back foot. Reach your fingertips, setting up for triangle pose. Straighten the front leg. Breath in. Breath out. Push your hips back. Reach, reach, reach. So we're creating length in the hamstring first. Then release hand to shin. Stack your shoulders. I like to think of my arms like I'm in a sailboat. Reaching your right fingertips to the sky. Option to gaze down at that front foot. Option to gaze up at your top hand. Whatever feels good in your neck. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Now, start to rotate on the heel of your back foot, bringing your toes just slightly more forward. Release right hand to the shin or the block. Left arm to the sky, twisted triangle. Woo. Breathe. Shh. Last breath in. And this time, with your breath out, drop both hands and you're going to walk them to the middle of your mat. Now, I'm going to face this way. Good. So we're taking our wide-legged forward fold here. Take a nice deep bend in those hips. Let your head dangle towards the floor. Keep a soft bend in your knees. Toes are pointing forward or slightly outwards. Good. Just let your head dangle here. Again, we're releasing the vertebra in your spine. Now, bring your hands underneath your face. Take a deep bend in your right knee. Now, maybe that deep bend looks like this. Maybe your deep bend, we can come all the way down to the ground. You listen to your body, okay? Everybody is built a little bit differently. And then we switch it. Come to the other side. Take a deep bend in that left knee. Again, it could look like this. You could come all the way down. Take what feels good for you. Big breath in. Big breath out. And then slowly come back up to center. Take one more fold right here. Again, letting that head drop. Good. We're going to slowly roll up one vertebra at a time. So tuck your chin into your chest and then slowly peel yourself. Press the hips forward. Inhale, reach arms high to the sky. And then turn your toes, bring your hands back to the top of your mat. Step it back, high plank. Your choice to move through that flow or come right back into your downward facing dog. Now, take a few breaths here, wag the tail, and then start to walk your hands back towards your feet. Come into the back of your mat, folding, deep bend in the knees. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, forward fold. Start to heel toe your feet together. And then we're just going to roll back up to a nice tall spine. Roll the shoulder blades down your back. Shake it out. All right, we're going to take our prayer twist here. So start in your chair pose. Hands come together, thighs together, sink those hips down. Good. Take a nice long spine. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, twist to the right. Left elbow, right thigh. Press your hands together, gazing up towards the ceiling if that works for you. Now you can stay with your hands together. You can open arms floor to ceiling. Take one more breath in here. Breath out, fold forward. Let that head go. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Rise it all the way up slowly, one vertebra at a time. So we take it slow so we don't pass out, right? That's nice. Inhale, mountain pose. Exhale, hands come to heart center. Sink it down to that chair. Can you go a little deeper this time? Squeeze your thighs together. Inhale to lengthen your spine. Exhale, twist to the left. Right elbow meets left thigh. Keep those hands together. Press, press. Gaze comes up to the ceiling. Can you sink your hips just a little bit lower? Deep breath in. Breath out, fold forward. Now we're going to take our gorilla pose. Bring your feet hip distance apart. Step your feet into the palms of your hands. So the top of your hand comes towards the floor. And then start to bend your elbows, pulling yourself down. Keep a bend in those knees. This is all about your spine here. Pull yourself a little deeper. One more breath in. One more breath out. Release your hands from your feet. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, plant the hands. Slowly walk back to your high plank. See how long you can keep those heels plugged in to the mat before they pop off. Good. Breath in here. And breath out. Hold it. One more inhale. Exhale, right back, downward facing dog. Wag the tail. Walk it out. Good. Now start to walk your feet one more foot step in. So like we're shortening our down dog here. Bring your right hand to your left ankle and maybe you gaze underneath that left armpit. Nice little twist. And then drop right hand to the floor. Left hand comes to right leg. Give it a little twist. And then come back to center. Keep walking your hands and feet to meet in the middle of the mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Roll it all the way up. Woo. And then shake it out. Nice job. All right. So we're going to work on a little bit of balancing today. First is our dancer's pose. So start by bringing your right elbow into the side, left arm to the sky. Shift your weight into that left foot and lift your right heel. Now maybe you stay just like this today. Maybe you're ready to bend the knee, grabbing your hand for the inside of your right foot. Keeping that right knee towards the ground. Now you could stay here, or you could kick your foot into your hand and start to reach forward. Okay? Now I want you to keep breathing. If you fall out, come back. Stay with it as long as you can. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. One more inhale. Slowly release. With the exhale, shake it out. Woo! Going right into the other side. Right arm to the sky. Left hand out. Shift your weight to your right foot and start to lift that left heel. Maybe you want to lift it all the way off the mat, grabbing hand for foot. Take a deep breath in. And then exhale, start to hinge and reach. Finding a focal point for your gaze will help tremendously here. Deep inhale. Deep exhale. One more, you got it. Slowly come out. Shake it out. Woo! Nice job. All right. We're going to take our tree pose next, a fan favorite here. Shift your weight back into that left foot. Hands start at your heart center. And then bring right heel can come to the ankle, the calf, or all the way up to your thigh. Good. And then once you feel stable, maybe you grow your fingertips towards the ceiling. Breathe. If you're like, Katie, this is way too easy today. No problem. Go ahead and lift your gaze up towards the ceiling. Breathe. Good. Now we're going to slowly come out of this. Bring your hands back to heart. Pull your knee into your chest. Flex your foot. Nice. Now we're coming right to that warrior three. Kick your right leg behind you. Belly hovers over the floor. Now you can stay here or reach your fingertips all the way out in front of you, bicep in line with your ears. Flex your foot. Slightly rotate that right pinky toe towards the floor. One more inhale. Exhale, let it go. Shake it out. Woo! Well, that was fun, huh? All right. Coming into tree pose on the other side. Hands start at your heart center. Shift your weight to your right foot. Kickstand the left heel. Now we want to engage our quads so we're not locking the knee out, right? And again, you can bring it to the calf, the ankle, or the thigh. Finding focal point for your gaze will help tremendously with this pose. I find it quite difficult to do yoga on the carpet. Just adds a new level of challenge, just like yoga on the sand. Again, you have the option to reach those fingertips to the sky. If you want to challenge yourself, look up to the ceiling. Maybe you even start to goalpost those arms. And if you're like, no, this is challenging enough, I got this, you just hang out right where you're at. Keep breathing no matter where you are. Inhale through the nose. Exhale out the mouth. One more deep breath in. Deep breath out. Bring your hands back to your heart center. Start to pull the knee back into your chest. Kick it behind you. This is slow and controlled. Hinging from the hips. Flex the foot. Reach your fingertips long in front of you. You got this. Press through the heel like you're trying to put your footprint on the wall behind you. Can you square those hips to the floor? Can you reach your fingertips a little more? Take one more inhale. And exhale, let it go. Whew. Shake it out. How are we feeling out there, you guys? Good? Okay, cool. All right, let's get back to it. Let's come right into our downward facing dog, okay? And just start to wag your tail and walk it out. Nothing fancy on how we get here. It's just kind of like our home base place. Good. Now let's come forward to that high plank, and we'll lower slow and control onto the belly. Elbows to the sky. Good. Setting up for a baby cobra. Inhale, lift head and chest. Exhale, slowly release. One more. Inhale, lift head and chest, baby cobra. Exhale, slowly release. Taking our locust pose, palms face down. Gaze straight down at the floor. Inhale, lift head and chest. Reach your fingertips behind you. Squeeze those shoulder blades together. Lift your legs. Squeeze those glutes if that feels good in your low back. Take one more breath in. And one more breath out. Let it all go. Bring one cheek to the side. Bend those knees. Gently windshield wiper your feet. Side to side here. Whew. Bringing a little relief in that low back. We've got one more option to interlace your fingers behind your low back or keep them right at your side. Press it back, lift hips and thighs, lift up, press your hip bones down as you try to lift everything else off the mat. One more breath in Exhale, slowly release. Other cheek to the side. Again, windshield wiper those feet, releasing your low back. Nice. And then we're going to press it right back in to that child's pose. Sink those hips back towards your heels. Reach your fingertips long in front of you. Just take 3 breaths here. Okay? Inhale through the nose. Exhale out the mouth. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Last round of breath here. When you finish that exhale, pull yourself up, tabletop, tuck the toes, hips high, down dog. You're thinking like, oh my gosh, another down dog. Why? We're going to pigeon pose. Moving into those hips. Inhale, right leg lifts. Pull the right knee into your chest. Set right knee behind your right wrist. Scoot your left leg behind you. Right heel comes in towards that left hip. Now, here's an option. If you have a block, you can place a block underneath that right glute for a little more support. You can place a pillow there. You could come down onto your forearms. You could stay on tall arms. Whatever feels good in those glutes for you. Keep breathing. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Good. We hold it here just for a few rounds of breath, allowing that hip to open up. I really want you to stay with me here. So in these last little bits of our practice, when we really come into that deep stretch, your mind might start to wander towards other things. Just be here now. How do we do that? We focus on our breath. We bring all of our attention to an inhale through the nose and an exhale out the nose. We bring our attention to our bodies. How is your right hip feeling? If you were to give it a color, what color would you see? 2 more breaths. Last breath in. Last breath out. Slowly come up to your tall arms. Now, those of you that have done a lot of classes with me know what's coming next. But if you have not, pay attention. Pressing your hands into the mat. I want you to round your shoulder blades. So you see the difference? When you just kind of hang out, you sink down. When you round your shoulder blades, you engage your shoulder girdle, the entire backside of your body and your core. Tuck your back toe, lift your back knee, and then we send right leg all the way up to the sky. Here we bend the knee, open the hip, so your right heel comes towards your left glute. And maybe you want to roll the ankle a little bit here. Maybe it feels good to kick the foot. Take 1 more breath in. And then release. All 4 paws to the mat, wag, walk it out. Other side, inhale, left leg lifts. Exhale, pull it through. Set the shin down. Scoot your right leg behind you. Good. Now, you can stay up here on tall arms. Okay, you might feel this even more. You listen to your body. I'm not in your body right now, so I want you to do what's best for you. Option to fold over. And again, wherever you are physically, I want you to be here mentally. Come back to that breath. Where's it at? Inhale through the nose. Exhale out the nose. How are your shoulders feeling? Are you holding any tension here in the shoulders? Try and release that. Bringing your attention down into that left hip. How does it feel? Again, if you could give it a color, what color would it be? Keep breathing in through the nose, out through the nose. 2 more. Last deep breath in. Last deep breath out. Slowly make your way up to your tall arms. Again, you're gonna press the mat away, engaging your shoulders, tuck your back toes, lift your back knee, send left leg high to the sky, bend the knee, open the hip, flex the foot. So it's a nice little counter stretch for your hips here. And then release everything down to the mat, wag it, walk it out. Go ahead and drop to those knees and have a seat. How are we feeling out there? Grab a little sip of water here if you'd like it. Notice that I don't really tell you to drink water very much. It's on your own basis, okay? So whenever you need it, whenever you feel thirsty, you go ahead and grab that drink. All right. So, option for you, okay? If you want a little bit more core, keep those legs straight. Take yourself nice and slow, but if you've had enough core for the week, you can just go ahead and make your way onto your back. We'll take our Frankenstein sit-up, take it down, slow and controlled. One vertebra at a time. Eventually, all things come to the mat. Reach fingertips towards the wall above your head. Reach your toes. Big expansion. And then hug your knees into your chest. Now, lift your hips off the mat just a little to kind of flatten out your low back. And then we'll release into our bridge pose. Plug your heels into the mat. Toes point straight forward. Now, here's a lovely option. If you do have a block at home, I love to put a block between my knees. Okay, it helps me engage my inner thighs. If you don't have a block at home, no problem. You're still going to feel this pose. Plug your heels down, arms at your side, gaze straight up at the ceiling. So don't look at me here for this pose. I really want you to just follow my voice. Keep your gaze straight up to protect your neck. If you have that block between your knees, squeeze it. Press the heels in. Lift your hips up. Squeeze your glutes. Chin comes in towards your chest, and maybe you shimmy your elbows underneath your body and interlace your fingers. Press those heels down. Lift the hips up. Squeeze the glutes. One more inhale. Slowly lower one vertebra at a time. Good. We're coming right into number 2. Again, you have the option for that block between your knees. Now, let's say you're like, oh, my back hurts a little bit today. Instead, take that block underneath your low back for a supported bridge. And if you're like, but I don't have a block, grab a pillow, okay? Grab something that helps elevate your hips. And you can stay right here in your supported bridge for as long as you'd like today, okay? If you're coming with me into that next bridge pose, press the heels down, lift the hips up, squeeze everything. Glutes are tight, chin into your chest, gaze straight up at the sky. You got it. One more breath in. Slowly lower, one vertebra at a time. Last one. Last one, you got it. Option to keep that block or release it. Press down, lift up. Breathe. Maybe this time you come onto the balls of your feet, lifting your heels. One more inhale, and then release everything down into the mat. Remove that block. Heel toe your feet as wide as your mat, and just gently windshield wiper side to side. Again, bringing a little relief in your low back. Good. When you've had enough, bring your feet together. Drop your knees wide for your butterfly legs. Press the heels together. Now, one hand can come for that heart. One hand can come for the belly. Gently closing the eyes here. And just breathe. In through the nose. Out through the nose. We're letting gravity do the work here to open the inner thighs. Again, stay with it. Bring your attention to your legs. How are those hips feeling right now? What sensation is coming up? If you could give that sensation a word, what is the word? One more breath in. One more breath out. Good. Slowly pull those knees back together. Place your heels into the mat. Gently lift your hips. Good. Now today is the 19th of April. I want you to hug your knees into your chest. Bring your legs up to the sky. Because it's the 19th of April, we'll take 19 leg lifts. Hands come underneath your low back. Now the beauty of this is you're doing this in your own home. So you count out your 19. And I'm going to take your word for it. Good. Now your exhale sends you back high to the sky. Inhale, slowly lower. Move with your breath and stay with it. Take breaks as you need, but I want you to really try. This is our only core today. Exhale, come up. Good. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. You got it. Option to take it one leg at a time. Keep those feet flexed. Stay with it. Woo! Now, our core is the center of our strength. It is what keeps our spine healthy. It is what keeps our body upright. It is so important to keep a strong core, a strong back. You got this. We're almost there. I'm on my last one. Woo-hoo-hoo. Hug those knees into your chest once you've finished. Gently rock it side to side. Nice work. All right, now go ahead and just drop those feet and check the time. Oh, we're doing good on time. Okay, perfect. Let's bring those knees wide to the outside edges of your rib cage. Bring your feet to the sky and let your hands grab for your feet. Gently rock side to side here. Nice little happy baby pose. If you can't reach for your feet, grab for behind your knees. Keep those feet flexed. Now, I want you to keep your right foot to the sky and then just release your left leg towards the floor. Taking it to one side. Really keeping that friction between your right hand and your right foot. Really deepening the stretch to the inside of your right hips and thigh. Maybe you can straighten your right leg here. That might feel nice on the hamstring. That might not feel nice. Then don't do it. Good. Start to pull that right knee in towards your chest. Give it a hug. Left knee comes in to meet it. And then we flip it to the opposite side. So left hand to foot. Right arm comes out. Right leg extends long on the mat. Pull your foot down as your foot presses back up. Breathe. Whew. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. You got this. Stay with me. How is that hip feeling? What color, what word would you use to describe the sensation? Option to straighten the leg. When you're ready, pull both knees back into your chest. Give yourself a big hug, squeeze it tight, and then release. Arms come out to the side. So we'll take our twist here. My favorite twist is the twisted root, so I'm going to walk you through that. But if it's too intense, just simply keep your knees together and drop them to one side. So if you want to follow me, cross right leg over left, and then just drop the knees to the left side of the room. Gaze over your right shoulder. Now your right hip's going to pop off the mat, but try to keep the right shoulder plugged in, really keeping the twist in the spine. And I just want you to stay here and breathe. If it gets become too intense, simply uncross the knees. But stay and breathe. Allow this twist to come even deeper. Every exhale, we twist a little more, wringing out the spine like a dirty dish rag. Twisting and compressing all your internal organs really helps us release the toxins. One more breath in. One more breath out. Slowly come back to center. Uncross the feet. Lift those hips. Other side. Left crosses over right. Drop the knees to the right side of the room. Gaze over your left. Breathe. Stay with it. Now you might notice that one side feels really amazing while the other side does not. That's okay. So a big part of yoga is trying to balance out the body. That doesn't mean we always succeed, right? Because we often live very unbalanced. Bringing awareness and attention to what areas of our body need a little bit more love. One more inhale. One more exhale. Start to pull back up to center. Uncross your feet. Plug your heels in. Little lift. We take one more happy baby here. Knees to the armpits. Feet to the sky. Gently rock it side to side. And then whenever you have had enough, just make your way into your final resting pose. Now we will be here for just a few moments. Try to find some relaxation, releasing everything down into the mat. Let your toes flop wide. Let your palms face the sky here. Just be still for a few moments. Relaxing your big toe, second toe, third toe, fourth toe, pinky toe. Relaxing the balls of your feet, the arches of your feet, the heels of your feet. Relaxing the entire foot. Relax the ankles, your calves, shins. Relax your knees. Relax your quads, top of the thigh, the back of the thigh, your hamstrings. Both legs relax. Feel them melt into the mat here. Relaxing your hips into the mat. Allow your glutes to relax. Your entire lower body relaxes. Relaxing your belly, your rib cage. Release your breath to your body now. Let the inhales and exhales come naturally. Release your low spine, middle spine, upper spine. Release your shoulder blades into the mat. Release your upper arms, elbows, lower arms. Allow the fingertips to gently curl inward as you completely relax the hands. Your entire upper body relaxes. Relaxing your neck and throat. Unhinge your jaw. Release the tongue from the roof of your mouth. Relax the muscles in your forehead. Gently close your eyes together. Let your whole body release into the mat. Staying inward with the sensations that you feel in your body. Slowly begin to deepen your breath, bringing life back in. Begin to wiggle fingers and toes. And then gently roll to one side, bringing your knees in towards your chest. Rolling your head on the bicep or the mat. Just taking a moment here. One final breath before we move back into the real world. And when you're ready, we'll meet in our seated position. We close together, my favorite way, with 3 rounds of breath. Again, hands can come to the knees. They can come to heart center, whatever feels good for you. Find a tall spine and release all the air from your lungs. Deep breath in through the nose. Sigh it out the mouth. A little louder, deep breath in. Sigh it out. Ah. One more breath in. Let it go. Ah. Happy Sunday. Thank you so much. Miss you guys a lot. I hope you are having a fabulous weekend. Please reach out if you guys need anything from us. We're here for you. Enjoy the rest of your day. Drink lots of water. Mwah.